Okay, so I'm going to pick up here where we were last time. I left off with the cove. I'm going to actually remove that. And then I'm going to pick up the PowerPoint. So it wants us to create a new geodatabase and to import the states and county feature from our existing 3 folder. Alright, so I'm going to go over here to, and I lost my catalog. So if you lose your catalog, right here's the catalog. It's the little yellow one. And I had no idea where my geodatabase was. So I went up here at the top, and there's go to the default geodatabase, and you can see it's storing it underneath my C drive, my users, and my name. And then under that, it puts it under Documents in ArcGIS. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to say New Personal Geodatabase. And I'm going to just call it NC. I'm going to right click, rename, and just do NC, because that's the one we're going to do. Hit enter. And then I am going to right click and import a feature class single. So this is where we're going to bring in the states and the counties. The only thing is I'm going to show you, and if you don't have your Connect 2 folder, go back and find your Connect 2 folder in your Module 3 that's got the counties and the states. So I'm going to do the counties. And now if you're not careful, that's, you know, where it's going to... And I want to call it counties. You need to do an expression, so under the SQL, click on there. State name equals get unique values, and if you go to the go-to, you start typing NO and it'll pull up. Okay, and okay. Okay, so I got that. And then the next one is going to be, it wants us to import the state. So I'm going to click the states. And I'm not going to put a space in North Carolina. If you put a space, it won't take it. So I'm just going to put North Carolina all together. And then we want to create an expression. State name equals get unique values. Of course, I should have just typed North Carolina. Okay. So now the North Carolina is above my counties. Alright, so we've got it, and it wants us to change the symbology. Change this. So I'm going to go ahead and do my counties like a light yellow, and North Carolina. So I'm going to click on the Symbology and hit it. I'm going to change this hollow, and then I'm going to go to Edit Symbol, because if you notice, they had like a little light gray symbol, and I'll show you where you can get that at. Go to Edit Symbol, Outline, and then here's all your styles. And I think there is one for counties. boundary state. And there it is. The problem is with this, you cannot, if what it's wanting us to do is not going to quite come in the way we need it to come in. So I'm going to show you a way around that one. All right, so we've got that. And then now we're going to click on the counties. So I'm going to stay on the counties. And when I do, I'm going to put this off to the side, make it a little smaller. I'm going to close the catalog. I don't need it right now. So I'm going to go to the counties. And it wants our display to be 30%. So if you don't see your display ribbon, is General, Source, Selection, Display. And it wants us to do our symbology. And it wants to do quantities. Looks like it just says quantities and the graduated colors, and change the population to 2005. Apply. Okay. So there's kind of what it looks like. Zoom to layer. Okay, so that all looks great, but if y'all have been trying to get this to export the whole map like it says do, and to export the whole map to KML, it's not going to do right. It won't zoom into it. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you. We're just going to actually do the counties to begin with. So we're going to do just like what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the toolbox. I'm going to do the same thing like we did the Cove. And I'm just going to do the counties. So conversion tools, map to a KML. So the map to the KML did not work. I tried that. And I tried to merge them and it didn't quite work either. So we're going to do the next best thing is just take our layer. So I'm going to click and just do the counties. And then I'm going to go ahead and make sure I put it on my desktop. So I'm going to call this counties. And they had something like NC Counties Pop. So I mean, I can do that if they want me to. Underscore. And it's a KMZ. They've got a scale. Mine's about 47, and they've got one. I'm going to just punch in theirs. 4262161. Where I'm seeing that at is right there under the output scale. Okay. And then looks like it went there, so we're going to look on my desktop. And it already knows to do Google Pro this time, so Google Earth Pro. And let's see what we got. And so you can see that our counties got exported, and it kept the symbology, but it says if you click on this, it gives you a bunch of unneeded data. I'm really not so worried about that, but we can, if you want to take a minute to go back in and do the last little bit to this, is fine. But otherwise, remember how we went to the print, and I'm going to get you to title it and see county populations. Now, I'm not going to get all into this. Just put your name here and I'll explain. Looks good. Looks like I didn't quite get it. Now, I'm going to take the legend. I'm going to turn that legend completely off. And I'll tell you why. Because those light color features don't mean anything to me. What we had done last time is I would go back into the Google Earth and I'd see, okay, for the light yellow, I would rename it. You know how you can rename it? And I'd say population 41 to, and I'd kind of match it up with the in here. And that's same with that one. So you can do that really quick and just match. You actually can, you can actually copy, Control C. Let's see if that works. Nope. Nah. So that didn't work. So I'll do it the hard way. 46. So I'm just going to go through and change these real quick. And then once we get through, that's good. If you want to try to see if you can do the last part and see if it works out, that's fine. But this is good enough for and a lot of times I would round it up to like the nearest whole number. Last one. And then I'm going to uncheck what I don't want on there also as well. So they'll be able to see which counties have the most population in it. So it's a... Okay. So I'm going to take off Washington, Forest, Feature, 8, Feature 7, and airports. Looks good. I'm just looking at some of the others and to see if I remember. I thought we did a scale. Oh, it's down here in the bottom, and so it's good to go. So just save it as a PDF, and this will be your module 9, and put it on my desktop, and I will add both these videos and what your my final map would look at. So we'll make sure it prepares it and it looks fine, and if so, I'll end the video. This is taking longer than I expected, so I'm going to go ahead and shut the video off, and hopefully everything will come through right. It was speeding up pretty quick. I guess with all this data it's taking a little longer.